Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadamtikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunadhamitam Tam Sajivam Satvaitam Savadvitam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Shakamatam Shri Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesha Shunvadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prem Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaura Krishna Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shabana Sate Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhabhya Eva Cha Paritanam Bhavibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. They can all be muted and recite along with me. Arpanya pahata svabhava pruchhami tvam dharma sammodacheta Vishreyasya nishchitam bruhitam me shishyasteham shadimam tvam prapanna Dehinosmin yata dehe kaumaram yavanam jana tada deham paraprakte Virastatra namuhyati Najayate mruyate va kadachin Nayam bhutva bhavita vanabhuya Jo nitya shashvatoyam purano Nahanyate hanyamani sharire Yogeshwarya prasaktanam Tvaya pahtata chetasa Vyavasayatmika buddhi samadho na vidiyate Prakrite kriyamanaani gunai karmani sarvasha Ahankara vimudatma kartaham iti manyate Evam parampara praptam imam raja rishaya vidu Sakale neha mata yogo nishtaparantapa Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge जन्म कर्म च मे दिव्यम् एवं यो वेद तत्त्वतः त्यक्त्वा देहं पुनर्जन्म नैति मामेति सोऽर्जुन तद्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्ष्यन्ते ते ज्ञानं ज्ञानिनस्तत्त्वदर्शिनः ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोगा दुःखयो न एव ते आद्यन्तवन्त कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधा भोक्तारां यज्ञतपसां सर्वलोकमहेश्वरं सुहृदं सर्वभूतानां यत्त्वमाप्नोति मृच्छते योगिनामपि सर्वेषां मद्गतेनान्तरात्मना श्रद्धावान् भजते यो मां समे युक्ततमो मतः Okay. Okay, who will read today?
Can I read?
Yes, bro, you can read. So you can recite after me. वेपतुश्च शरीरे मे रोमहर्षश्च जायते
विपश्यस्य शरीरे मे रोमहर्षः जायते. Shall I repeat again?
Oh no, just गाण्डीवं शंसते हस्तात् परिदह्यते.
गांडीव हंसते गांडीव शंसते हंसत्व क्वैव परिदह्यते पर
Okay. Okay. The translation is, my whole body is trembling, my hair is standing on end, my bow Gandiva is slipping from my hand, and my skin is burning. So these are the external symptoms of the lamentation which Arjuna is going through. Hmm. Means he was earlier shloka, if you see that Mukam cha paridhati means his hair is dead, the mouth is drying up and bodies are quivering. Hmm. Because he was seeing them, he was afraid of losing his all his relatives. He doesn't want, because they are his relatives and he doesn't want them to suffer pain. Yes, Prabhu, you can read purport.
there are two kinds of trembling of the body and two kinds of standings of the hair on end. Such phenomenon occur either in great spiritual ecstasy or out of great fear under material conditions. There is no fear in transcendental realization. Arjuna's symptoms in these situations are out of material fear, namely loss of life. This is evident from other symptoms also. He became so impatient that his famous bow Gandhi was slipping from his hands, and because his heart was burning within him, he was feeling a burning sensation of the skin. All these are due to a material conceptions of life.
Yeah. We also see in Bhagavatam that sixth canto of Chitraketu Maharaj. So there also they cry very piteously and very so much. So in CC and all, we are no, well acquainted with the description of the ecstasy, ecstatic symptoms of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That how, but yeah, there are also they can come, but it's not so much described in our scriptures, but they also can come even when somebody is very sad. Okay. न च शक्नोमि अवस्थातुं भ्रमति वच मे मनः. Bro, you can recite after me.
Yeah, sure. Yes, Prabhuji.
You can recite the shloka. न च
न
शक्नोमि
च
yeah.
न च शक्रोम्यवस्थान्तु भ्रमतीव च मे मनः
निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव.
निमित्तानि च पश्यामि विपरीतानि केशव.
Now here the internal feelings and internal confusion that is being described. Yeah. The translation is, I am now unable to stand here any longer. I am forgetting myself and my mind is reeling. I see only causes of misfortune. Oh Krishna, killer of the KCD. So initially, when one encounters a failure, especially when one is very much materially attached, so he will be frustrated that no, oh, I lost it. How no, first, then he will lament, oh, I have lost it. It's gone, and he'll be worrying so much. Then they may be confused. Okay, now what to do? This is also gone. That is also gone, and depression. Then no, one may curse himself. Okay, I don't have anything. I'm useless, and dejected means they'll lose hope in life, and then they may want to commit suicide or something like this. It progresses in this way. It's just an example. Like in recent elections, there was one politician who lost. Earlier, he won 135 seats, but this now he only won 10 seats. So he was literally crying. And just see the video once.
ఏం జరిగిందో దేవుడికి తెలుసు. పెద్ద నేనైతే చేయగలిగింది ఏమీ లేదు. ప్రజల తీర్పు తీసుకుంటాం, కానీ మంచి చేయడానికి మాత్రం ప్రజలకు తోడుగా ఖచ్చితంగా ఉంటాం.
Yeah, okay, this is just an example, but you need to say many ways. Prabhu, you can read the purport.
Due to his impatience, Arjuna was unable to stay on the battlefield and he was forgetting himself on account of this weakness of his mind. Excessive attachment for material things puts a man in such a bewildering condition of existence. Bhayam dvitya
Abhinivesha syat.
adhiniveshitah syat. Such fearlessness and loss of mental equilibrium, such fearfulness and loss of mental equilibrium take place in persons who are too affected by material conditions. Arjuna envisioned only painful reverses in the battlefield. He would not be happy even by gaining victory over the foe.
Yeah, so if somebody is attached to material things, they are temporary and they change also. So if not today, tomorrow they get worn out and they may get destroyed. Somebody is attached to a youthful body. The youthful body may stay at most for 15-20 years, but after that, body will not be youth. It will start deteriorating, means fading away. The beauty starts fading away, and all that freshness gets faded away. So, and yeah, if somebody is attached to a high-paying job, somebody may get, because of recession and all, some may be laid off, or at some point they have to retire. If 60 years or something, they have to retire, and then they have to come to terms with life without having such income and such high status in the society. So that is always there. Yes, bro, you can read the word nimitta.
The words nimittani viprittani are significant. When a man sees only frustration in his expectations, he thinks, why I am here? Everyone is interested in himself or his own welfare. No one is interested in the Supreme Self. Arjuna is showing ignorance of his real self-interest by Krishna's will. Once real self-interest lies in Vishnu or Krishna, the conditioned soul forgets this and therefore suffers material gain. Arjuna thought that his victory in the battlefield would only be a cause of lamentations for him.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so we can, this is illustrated in this exercise we'll do, like Chitraketu and Srivas Thakur. Like Chitraketu also lost his son, and Srivas Thakur also lost his son. So how they responded to it, and so you can go through the conversation. I will send you one PDF. I'll send you both in Zoom chat and WhatsApp group. You can take around, you can take 15 minutes. You can go through the conversations. They are extracts. One is from Bhagavatam, another is from Chaitanya Bhagavat, and you can answer the questions also yourself, and then we will discuss.
Yes,
So,
Prabhuji. Prabhuji, here Srivas Thakur responded nicely.
yeah. So I will send you the PDF.
Yes, sir.
You can
Yes,
read
yes.
the exact conversation, and
Yes, yes.
you can go through. Okay.
Sure, Prabhuji.
So we'll discuss after 15 minutes. Let's see. We have a lot of time today. I'm sending. Okay. We will start. I have sent it on the chat and I'm also posting on the WhatsApp group. Yeah, so we'll discuss around 6:05. Okay, so for first question, who wants to answer?
What is the first question, Prabhuji?
First question is there on the screen. Okay, someone else?
Can I answer?
Let others.
Sure,
Anyone
Prabhuji.
else? Yeah, okay. Yes, Shrikant, you can answer.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, Srivas Thakur accepted the death of his son as Krishna's plan
Mhm.
and the destiny.
Mhm.
And Chitraketu could not accept that death and he started blaming Krishna that he's not a proper controller and
Mhm.
intelligent controller.
Okay. Yes, 1 point.
Can I answer, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Somebody else is interested, then I will wait.
Yeah. Yes, Amrita Mataji.
Prabhuji, Chitraketu and his wife is lamentation for his son death, but
Mhm.
Srivas Thakur express as it is a material body. We have to connect the relation with the Krishna as a son, and it's a great opportunity. He is hearing the Krishna Maha Mantra with a direct Krishna mouth. If our death is like that, so we go to Goloka Vrindavan.
Okay. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, Vaikuntha Bihari Prabhu, you want to answer?
Chitraketu and his wife were having bodily attachment with their son, and that is why they were lamenting. They were blaming the Lord. They're finding the faults with the Lord. Whereas Srivas Thakur was a great devotee of the Lord. He took it in the way like Lord has taken him from here for his pleasure to Goloka. And he left the body in the presence of the Lord when the Lord was dancing with the Sankirtan.
Yeah.
So it's a very auspicious sign as far as Srivas Thakur was concerned. So he was trying to explain all women or the Matajis which were present there that not to cry loudly, and he was specifying their grief.
Yes, yes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yes, Sharad Prabhu, you want to answer?
Yes, Prabhuji. Chitraketu Maharaj was considering himself the unfortunate as he will not be able to see his son. On the other hand, Srivas Thakur was considering himself the son as fortunate because he has left the body while Kirtan was going on and in the presence of all the devotees.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Very, very nice. Okay, now for second question. Okay. Anyone else?
Can I answer?
Okay, yes.
It is not wrong for a devotee to feel sad on losing a near and dear one, because to not to have a sadness or pain of separation when the devotee is a pure devotee. So it's not wrong on as far as my concern.
Only for pure devotees.
Only pure devotees they will not feel sadness because they are not on bodily platform. They'll be on completely spiritual platform. But a devotee, a sadhaka, can feel the pain or can have the sadness.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay, who else is there? Yes. Yes, Sharad Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. So I think it is not wrong till the
Mm.
point our faith is not disturbed with
Yes.
Lord, with the devotee, with the process. Till that
Mm.
time, it is not wrong to
Okay.
express the
Yeah. Okay.
our loss.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yes, Shrikant Prabhu.
Guruji, I heard from Avatar Chaitanya Prabhu that
Mm.
in devotee or pure devotee, like as a human
Mm.
person, we should, I mean, we do feel sad, which is natural because we are
Yeah.
losing company association.
Yes. Yes. Good.
But then it should be, it should not come in the way of our duty. Like Arjuna also felt sad when his sons were dead,
Mm.
but then he didn't stop the fight. He was still continuing with his duty.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Sometimes we may be also materially affected, but that should not. Yeah, that should not lead us to blaming Krishna, and yeah, that should not do that. And we should not become depressed and stop doing devotional service, or that should not happen. It may happen momentarily, but we should be able to recover from that. Yeah. But yes, and it means we may have both sides, especially if the devotee is very near. That's what when near and dear people go. So there may be both spiritual side. It's not wrong if we feel separation and sad. It's not wrong. Like gopis also felt sad when Krishna was going away, and yeah, so that is fine. But materially also somebody sadhakas may get affected. But yeah, with help of philosophy, with help of association and all, we should try to overcome it. Okay, so okay, so third question: how can a devotee come out of lamentation? Yeah, like we may not just losing some people, loved ones, but yeah, sometimes one may get lose job, and yeah, one may lose some wealth because of some cheating, some fraud, something. So different things.
Can I answer, Prabhuji?
Yes, you can answer.
Devotee can take it as per the laws of karma.
Hmm.
First thing. Second thing, a
No, first is
devotee.
okay. Let's
Ah,
hear from others. Good. First
okay,
is good.
Prabhuji. Okay, okay,
Like
okay.
Srivas Thakur took also as a destiny. So yeah,
Yes, yes.
that is
Thank you,
one
Prabhuji.
one
Thank you,
good way.
Prabhuji.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. Yes. Yes, Amrita Mataji.
Uh, a devotee can think the Lord has some other plan for them.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that is also good. Third is Shrikant Rao.
Guruji, as you mentioned right now, hearing philosophy, Krishna Katha, and associating with devotees, they can come out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. So that is all. And because now Krishna is there for Arjuna, so Krishna helps Arjuna to come out of it by giving knowledge. So yeah, especially in the current modern day and time, uh, losing something is quite possible. Losing job, losing money, or whatever different things. So we should be prepared. So if we know the philosophy and do good sadhana and all, and have good association, it's possible. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Vaikuntha Bihari Prabhu, you can recite after me. न च
Yeah.
श्रेयोऽनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे
नशयो अनुपश्यामि हत्वा स्वजनमाहवे
न काङ्क्षे विजयं कृष्ण न च राज्यं सुखानि च.
विजयं कृष्ण च राज्यं सुखानि च.
Yeah. So now Arjuna is getting more and more depressed, and he says, "No, I don't have any hope. I don't see any hope in fighting this war." Like that, he's saying. Ahave means battlefield in the fight. Nakangshe Vijayam. So he's deciding, no, I don't want anything. I just want my relatives to be alive. I don't want victory, nor I want kingdom. The translation is, I don't see how any good can come from killing my own kinsman in this battle. Nor can I, my dear Krishna, desire any subsequent victory, kingdom, or happiness. Yes, Prabhu, you can read purport.
Right from the beginning, na Prabhuji?
Yes, yes.
Without knowing that one's self-interest is Vishnu or Krishna, conditioned souls are attached by bodily relationships, hoping to be happy in such uh, situation, situations. In such a blind conception of life, they forget even the cause of met happiness. Arjuna appears to have even forgotten the moral codes for a Kshatriya. It is said, Parasara Smriti, that two kinds of men, namely the Kshatriya who dies on the battlefront and the person in the renounced order of life who is absolutely devoted to spiritual culture, are eligible to enter in the sun globe, which is so powerful and dazzling. Arjuna is reluctant even to kill his enemies, let alone his relatives. He thinks that by killing his kinsmen, there would be no happiness in his life. And therefore, he is not willing to fight, just as a person who does not feel hungry, does not feel hunger, is not inclined to cook. He has now decided to go into the forest and live a secluded life in frustration. But as a Kshatriya, he requires a kingdom for his substance. Because the Kshatriyas cannot engage themselves in any other occupation, but Arjuna has no kingdom. Arjuna's sole opportunity for gaining a kingdom lies in fighting with his cousins and reclaiming the kingdom inherited from his father, which he does not like to do. Therefore, he considers himself fit to go to forest to live a secluded life of frustration.
Yeah, yes. Thank you. So,
thank you.
Here, actually, Arjuna, if he does his duty properly, then he will get the destination of going to heaven. Means here, as described by Prabhupada, that he will go to the sun planet, where even the sannyasis also, those who are fully dedicated their life, they also come to the sun globe. So same destination a Kshatriya can get if he performs his duty properly. But Arjuna is seeing that if I perform my duty, I don't see any happiness. But Shastra says there is a lot of happiness promised if one does the Kshatriya duty. Because Arjuna is not seeing from Shastra, he is seeing from his bodily attachment to his relatives. And now Prabhupada is saying that, let's say if Arjuna does not fight, but he is a Kshatriya, means he needs something to rule. That is the duty of, that is the qualities of Kshatriya, and that is their interest. But Arjuna is thinking that he's ignoring that, he's not considering that, and he's thinking his relationship with his relatives is most important. And if they are there, then he will be happy. Like that. See, that's what Arjuna is like, no pessimistic. He's just focusing on loss. Like, okay, if I fight, I'll lose my relatives. I'll lose my relatives. But optimistic means seeing the opportunity. Okay, now if I do my duty as Kshatriya nicely here, then I'll get a good destination. So that. Okay. So now we have completed the first reason that, yeah, Arjuna just wants his relatives to be alive. Now we are going towards the second reason where Arjuna is worried about his own happiness. Yes, bro, you can repeat after me. Kim no rajena govinda kim bhogair jivitena va.
Kim no rajenna govinda kim bhoger jivetena va.
Esham arte kankshitam no rajyam bhoga sukani cha.
Esham arte kankshitam no rajyam bhoga sukhani cha.
ता इमे अवस्थिता युद्धे प्राणं त्यक्त्वा धनानि च
ता एवं अवास्तुत ता
युद्धे
एमे वास्तिता युद्धे
प्राणं त्यक्त्वा
प्राणं त्यक्त्वा
धनानि च
धनानि च
आचार्य पितरः पुत्रस्तथैव च पितामहः
आचार्यः पितरः पुत्राः तथैव च पितामहः
मातुला स्वसुरा पौत्रा शाला सम्बन्धिनस्तथा
मातुला स्वसौरुः पौत्र शालभ
सम्बन्धिनास्
संबंधिनाज तथा
एतन्न हन्तुमिच्छामि घ्नतोऽपि मधुसूदन
एतान अंतम इच्छामि अनन्तोऽपि मधुसूदना
अपि त्रैलोक्यराज्यस्य हेतोः किं न मही कृते
अपि त्रिलोक्ये राजस्या हेतो किं नु मही कृते
निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्रान् न का प्रीतिः स जनार्दन
निहत्य धार्तराष्ट्रान्नः स्वप्रीतिः स्यहि च जनार्दन.
The translation is, O Govinda, of what avail to us are a kingdom, happiness, or even life itself, when all those for whom we may desire them are now arrayed on this battlefield. O Madhusudana, when teachers, fathers, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, grandsons, brothers-in-law, and all other relatives are ready to give up their lives and properties are standing before me, why should I wish to kill them, even though they might otherwise kill me? Yeah. Basically, Arjuna is saying, if all my relatives die, then how will I enjoy whatever I get? Hmm? Yeah. So, if when there are no relatives, so what is the use of kingdom and all? O maintainer of all living entities, I am not prepared to fight with them, even in exchange for the three worlds, let alone this earth. So it's not just I get the Kuru kingdom, even if I get all the three worlds, if they are not going to be there, then it's waste. What pleasure will be derived from killing the sons of Dhritarashtra? Yes, Prabhu, you can read. Arjuna has addressed Lord Krishna as
Arjuna has addressed Lord Krishna as Govinda because Krishna is the object of all pleasures for cows and the senses. By using this significant word, Arjuna indicates that Krishna should understand what will satisfy Arjuna's senses. But Govinda is not meant for satisfying our senses. If we try to satisfy the senses, senses of Govinda, however, then automatically our own senses are satisfied. Materially, everyone wants to satisfy his senses and he wants God to be order supplier for self-satisfaction. The Lord will satisfy the senses of the living entities as much as they deserve, but not to the extent that they may covet. But when one takes the opposite way, namely when one tries to satisfy the senses, senses of Govinda, without desiring to satisfy one's own senses, then by the grace of Govinda, all desires of the living entities are satisfied.
yeah.
Arjuna's deep affection for
Yeah,
community and family.
Just a minute. Yeah, so here what we deserve means as per our karma, as per the karma of the living entity, what he deserves, that Lord provides. But what he decides, like if he wants, let's say somebody is supposed to be having only a 1 BHK flat, but he wants a bungalow and all. But that may not happen because that is not there in his destiny. Even though he works many hard and all, but still something will come, but he will not get. Yeah. But other way,
Arjuna,
like if you see the Goswamis of Vrindavan and all, they gave up everything and were fully dedicated to serving Krishna and performing bhajan. So they were satisfied. Okay, bro. Yes, yes, you can continue. Arjuna's deep affection.
Arjuna's deep affection for community and family member is exhibited here partly due to his natural compassion for them. He is therefore not prepared to fight. Everyone wants to show his opulence to friends and relatives, but Arjuna fears that all his relatives and friends will be killed on the battlefield and he will be unable to share his opulence after victory. This is a typical calculation of material life.
Yeah. So yeah,
Millions selfish.
yeah. I'll that's an example. Yeah. So people spend a lot of time on how to show off properly to others. So that they want means they think that will make them happy. Yeah. As per today's stats, like every day 92 million selfies are taken every day and they're uploaded on the social media. And yeah, we saw recently one wedding event, pre-wedding event, and all, spending hundreds of crores. Even the ornaments couple, they were wearing only their crores and the clothes and all. Shikant Pro, yes.
I just thought of an analogy that Arjuna winning all the battle,
Hmm.
killing everyone, and then uploading on the Facebook, but no one likes it. No one is
Yeah,
there to like.
yeah, yeah, correct. Yeah, good. Thank you. Yes, Vaikuntha Pro can read the transcendental life.
Hundreds of crores spent on
The,
wedding.
yeah,
The transcendental life, however, is different. Since a devotee wants to satisfy the desires of the Lord, he can
Lord willing.
Lord willing accepts all kinds of opulence for the service of the Lord. And if the Lord is not willing, he should not accept a farthing.
Path. Hmm.
farthing. Arjun did not want to kill his relatives, and if there were any need to kill them, he desired that Krishna kill them personally. At this point, he did not know that Krishna had already killed them before their coming into the battlefield, and that he was only to become an instrument for Krishna. This fact is disclosed in following chapters. As a natural devotee of the Lord, Arjuna did not like to retaliate against his miscreant cousins, but it was the Lord's plan that they should all be killed. The devotee of the Lord does not retaliate against the wrongdoer, but the Lord does not tolerate any mischief done by the devotee to the
Done to
devotee
the
by the
devotee.
miscreant.
Hmm.
Yeah, the Lord can excuse a person on his own account, but he excuses no one who has done harm to his devotee. Therefore, the Lord was determined to kill the miscreants, although Arjuna wanted to excuse them.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Prabhu.
so the people on the other side of Kauravas, so they disturbed Draupadi, who's a pure devotee of Krishna. So that time only Krishna decided that they should be punished. So now it's up to Arjuna whether he becomes an instrument in the hands of Krishna or not. This comes in the 11th chapter also. Yeah. Yeah. A devotee, he finds happiness in making Krishna happy. He doesn't demand Krishna to make him happy in this way, in that way, and all. Pure devotee. So here we are seeing the conflict between duty versus personal enjoyment. So Arjuna does not want to do his duty as a Kshatriya because that will not make him happy. Means if the relatives are killed and all, then no one will be there to make him happy. So that's why he does not want to do his duty as fighting and punishing the uh, wrongdoers, Kauravas. Okay, so you can again take around 6 minutes, 5 minutes you can take, and come with some examples from Shastra where again someone favored personal enjoyment over duty. And yeah, Can give some examples of situations in devotees' life where such conflicts can come, similar conflicts can come, hmm, and how to overcome this tendency.
पाणी देऊ इथे.
Okay, yes,
Can I answer, Prabhuji?
yes. One example.
Daksha insulted Lord Shiva. He was not supposed to do that.
Yeah, Daksha, but what is the duty?
He should have
Yes.
respected him and he should have greeted him.
But what is the enjoyment that he's?
He satisfied his false ego.
See, we are thinking about the attachment. There should be attachment to some person or something. That's why he's not doing his duty towards them. Like children, if somebody is attached to children, they may not punish them. Something like parents. So they don't want to. They don't want to make them unhappy or like that. Let's say if a judge is there and his son is convicted, so he may not pass the judgment properly, so that his son is so something like that. Or he may have some personal agenda also. That is also okay. Yes, Ishaya Mataji.
Prabhuji, Sugriv, like after Lord Ram had killed Bali,
Mm,
so they were supposed to go looking for Mother Sita,
mm.
but
Yes,
actually, yeah, he didn't do that.
yes. Good. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Anyone else? Yes, Shrikant Prabhu.
Ajamila,
Jamila, in what sense?
like when he got attracted, he went after personal enjoyment, but not his duty towards his family.
That's all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Now, second example, second question.
The first answer was Dhritarashtra was correct. No.
What? Dhritarashtra. Yeah, Dhritarashtra is of course
Dhritarashtra.
correct. Dhritarashtra is
Yeah,
of
thank
course
you, Prabhu.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah,
Second
thank you,
question. Yes, for second question. Yes, Ishai Mataji means. Okay, Shrikant
No,
Prabhu
Prabhu,
can. Yes. You
no,
can
Prabhu,
tell.
I forgot to lower my. No, Prabhuji can continue.
Okay. Yes, Shrikant Prabhu can tell.
See, situations may come like when, I mean, not in our life, but the government official is there and he gets a bribe or something, then should not accept that. Otherwise, that will be personal enjoyment over duty. Other is like for us, for me, it would be like getting up early morning. We may prefer sleeping more over our duty to get up.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes.
Can I
Yeah.
answer, Prabhuji?
Yes.
It can come in the life of a grasta. Grasta is working hard morning to evening to earn money, and then rather than doing the proper services, donating money for proper services for Krishna consciousness, he may
Yes.
think of his personal enjoyment. He may have various luxurious cars or property or anything, any lifestyle he can have.
Yes.
So if
That is also.
he is sincere in serving to the Lord, then he will think it is Lord's arrangement. Lord has given him intelligence,
Yeah.
that much strength, so that he could work hard and he got the money.
Yes. Good. Yeah, sometimes
Is it
somebody
correct?
may, yes, correct. Sometimes
Thank you,
somebody
Prabhu.
may prefer limelight services, no other than menial services. They may only want limelight services. They may want to do only kirtan or give class, but not some background services. So yeah, that is also one kind of example. Okay, so the third one, how to overcome this tendency. Yes, Shrikant, bro.
You can make the choices based on the values and not based on the feelings.
Yes, good. Thank you. Yes,
Can I answer, Prabhuji?
yes.
This tendency can be overcome by thinking of satisfying the senses and the mind of the Lord uh, and spiritual master. So, if one satisfies the spiritual master and Lord is pleased, then we will be automatically happy.
Yes,
We need not to go for personal enjoyment or any kind of sense gratification.
Good, thank you. Yes,
Thank you,
Shrikant,
Prabhu.
bro.
Can we say by Ishavasya principle, like doing our duty and just accepting what is set aside as a quota?
Yeah, that is also fine. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Now we are coming to the reason 3, where Arjuna is worried about his sinful reactions. Means he thinks that if he kills relatives and all, then he may get sinful reactions. Okay. Okay. पापमेवाश्रयेदस्मान् हत्वैतान् आततायिना
Papam eva shriyad asman atatvan atatiyanaha.
तस्मान् नार्ह वयं हन्तुं धार्तराष्ट्रान् सबान्धवान्
Tasmanarha vayam hantum dhatrashtrasa bandhavan.
स्वजनं हि कथं हत्वा सुखिनः स्याम माधवा.
Swajanam hi katva hatva sukhinah shyama madhava.
Yeah, so
Shyama
earlier
madhava.
Arjuna is saying that uh, if I win, I have kingdom, but I don't have relatives to enjoy that kingdom. But now he's saying, if I kill relatives, I will get sinful reactions. Sinful reactions, I will suffer. So then I cannot enjoy. So that is now Arjuna's argument. The translation is, sin will overcome us if we slay such aggressors. Therefore, it is not proper for us to kill the sons of Dhritarashtra and our friends. What should we gain, O Krishna, husband of the goddess of fortune? And how could we be happy by killing our own kinsmen? Yes, Prabhu, you can read purport.
According to Vedic injunctions, there are 6 kinds of aggressors. First one, a poison giver.
Poison giver.
Second, poison giver. Second one who sets fire to the house. Third, one who attacks with deadly weapons. Fourth one who plunder riches. Fifth one who occupies another's land. And the sixth one who kidnaps a wife. Such aggressors are at once to be killed, and no sin is incurred by killing such aggressors. Such killing of aggressors is quite befitting any ordinary man, but Arjuna was not an ordinary man. He was saintly by character, and therefore he wanted to deal with them in saintliness. This kind of saintliness, however, is not for a Kshatriya. Although a responsible man in the administration of a state is required to be saintly, he should not be cowardly. For example, Lord Rama was so saintly that people even now are anxious to live in the kingdom of Lord Rama, Rama Rajya. But Lord Rama never showed any cowardice. Ravana was an aggressor against Rama because Ravana kidnapped Rama's wife, Sita. But Lord Rama gave him sufficient lessons unparalleled in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Dharma
So,
Shastra.
yeah, so Ravana is an aggressor and he should be punished. It's not killing means taking revenge. But Lord Ram is doing his duty as a Kshatriya that because he has done wrong, he should be punished. So that he is uh, cleaned of that sin and he can start a fresh life in the next birth. Otherwise, if he is not punished, then he will continue doing sin and he will suffer more and more in the next lives also. Yeah, so this is what Dharma Shastra say. Okay. Now, yeah, in Arjuna's case.
In Arjuna's case, however, one should consider a special type of aggressor, namely his own grandfather, own teacher, friends, sons, grandsons, etc. Because of them, Arjuna thought that he should not take the severe steps necessary against ordinary aggressors. Besides that, saintly persons are advised to forgive. Such injunctions are such injunctions are saintly persons are more important than any political emergency. Arjuna considered that rather than kill his own kinsmen for political reason, it would be better to give them to forgive them on the grounds of religion and saintly behavior. He did not therefore consider such killing profitable simply for the matter of temporary bodily happiness. After all, kingdoms and the pleasures derived therefrom are not permanent, so why should he risk his life and eternal salvation by killing his own kinsman?
Yeah.
Arthashastra.
Yeah, so this is what Arthashastra says. Arthashastra says don't kill your relatives even if they do something wrong. But what Dharma Shastra says that if somebody is an aggressor, they should be punished. So what Arjuna is saying, he just actually in the hierarchy, Dharma Shastras are more important than Arthashastras. But Arjuna, because he is attached, he is like inverting the philosophy. He is saying Arthashastras are more important than Dharma Shastras. Okay, you can read further, Arjuna's.
Arjuna's addressing of Krishna as Madhava or the husband of the goddess of fortune is also significant in this connection. He wanted to point out to Krishna that as husband of the goddess of fortune, he should not induce Arjuna to take up a matter which would ultimately bring about misfortune. Krishna, however, never brings misfortune to anyone, to say nothing of his devotees.
Yeah.
Dharma Shastra is greater than the
I'll do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arthashastra, according to that, one will incur sin by killing one's aggressors, papamevashrayat. Yeah, if they are relatives. Actually, if by killing one's relatives, even if they are aggressors. And that is correct. Aggressors. Dharma Shastras are saying 6 kinds of aggressors have to be immediately killed, have to be immediately punished. That's all. So Arjuna, because of his material attachment, is inverting the philosophy. Okay. Now, another reason also says that suffering from sinful reactions and Kshatriya Dharma, that Arjuna compares, and he says, because we suffer from sinful reactions, so we should not do this duty. Yadyapi ete na pashyanti loba apahata chetasa.
यद्यपि अपि एते न पश्यन्ति लोभापहत चेतसः
कुलक्षय कृतं दोषं मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम्.
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं मित्रद्रोहे च पातकम्.
कथं न ज्ञेयम् अस्माभिः पापाद् अस्मान् निवर्तितुम्.
कथं न जिन्याम् असम्भिः पापाद अस्मान् निवर्त्यम्.
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं प्राप्स्याद्भिर्जनार्दन.
कुलक्षयकृतं दोषं प्राप्स्याद्भिर्जनार्दन.
Yeah, so here Arjuna is giving a different. Earlier, Arjuna quoted Dharma Shastra and Niti Shastra, and he told Niti Shastra is superior to Dharma Shastra. Now, what he's saying, the sin there, the thing he's saying is, if we kill our relatives, even if they are aggressors, one will get sin. So that is the reason. Now Arjuna is saying, if you destroy your kula, if you destroy your family members and all, that is a very great sin. So that's why one should not do. So even if the Kshatriya duty tells or demands in a particular situation to punish one's own family members, to kill one's own family members, but killing one's own family members is a very grievous sin because one is destroying his kula. So that's why one need not do that duty. That's what Arjuna is going to say. O Janardhan, although these men, their hearts overtaken by greed, see no fault in killing one's family or quarreling with friends, why should we, who can see the crime in destroying a family, engage in these acts of sin? Okay. Yeah. Purport. Yes, you can read.
A Kshatriya is not supposed to refuse to battle or gamble when he is so invited by some rival party. Under such an obligation, Arjuna could not refuse to fight because he had been challenged by the party of Duryodhana.
So this is
Kshatriya
Kshatriya.
Dharma.
Yes, next.
In this connection, Arjuna considered that the outer party
The other part.
might be blind to the other party might be blind to the effects of such a challenge. Arjuna, however, could see the evil consequences and could not accept the challenge. Obligation is actually binding when the effect is good, but when the effect is otherwise, then no one can be bound. Considering all these pros and cons, Arjuna decided to fight. Arjuna's
Said not to
consideration,
fight. Okay, okay, thank you. So another reason also Arjuna is
not to
giving
fight,
that,
sorry.
yeah, another reason Arjuna is giving that, yeah, when a Kshatriya is challenged, he has to fight. But Arjuna is saying, no, the Kauravas are actually blind. They're ignorant. They're ignorant. They're blinded by greed and all. So that's why they are challenging. But we know that if we challenge and they die in our hands, then our family is destroyed. And that's a very grievous sin. And we have to suffer that sinful reaction. So that's why we need not accept that challenge. That's what another way of thing is saying. Okay. Yeah, so Kshatriya Dharma versus freedom from sin. So that is what the conflict, the third conflict, duty versus against sin. Yeah. If you say in Bhagavatam, in the Prithu Maharaj section, Prithu Maharaj's son is Vijitashva. So what, yeah, Prithu Maharaj has performed 99 Ashwamedha Yajnas, and then he's performing the 100th Ashwamedha Yajna. And Indra is afraid that now if he performs 100th Ashwamedha Yajna, then Prithu Maharaj may take my post as Indra. So then what Indra does, he dresses himself as a, you know, uh, as a false sannyasi, means as a pretender sannyasi, and he comes and steals the horse, that sacrificial horse from the Ashwamedha Yajna. So then Prithu Maharaj tells his son Vijitashva to go and catch that sadhu. So he catches him, he runs and catches him, but he wants to shoot, but he says, no, 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 he's a sadhu, so we should not kill him. It will be a sin and all. But the duty is, he's a dongi sadhu, he's not a real sadhu, and he's doing something wrong. So he has to be punished. So, but because he's weak and he feels compassionate and he's afraid of that, so he doesn't do that. Yeah, Yudhishthir Maharaj also refusing to lie. Like, yeah, the duty of means a devotee. This is again we're considering a devotee thing. So devotee, Lord is saying, so we should do it. And Lord told also, I'll take responsibility of whatever sin uh, you may have to commit in the course of executing my devotional service. But because Yudhishthir Maharaj was afraid of the sin, that if I lie, I'll get entangled, I'll have to incur sinful reaction. That. And then the story of Ramanujacharya and Goshti Purna, that he gives that Dvaya mantra, no Om Namo Narayanaya. Goshtipurna gives after lot of endeavor. Ramanuja, he rejects. He tells him to go again and come back. Go, so like that sends him back and come later. So like that he does many times. So at last Goshtipurna gives that mantra, Dvaya mantra to Ramanujacharya. And he says, whoever chants this is going to attain liberation. So then Ramanujacharya goes and to the main temple of the
Big
town and
simple.
stands on the Gopuram and calls everyone and then tells, should chant this mantra and no, we should all chant this mantra. So then Goshipunda comes to know and no, he becomes very upset. How can you do this? You're going to sin. But then Ramanujacharya says, yeah, I'm happy to go suffer sinful reactions and go to hell for the sake if they all get liberated. So then Goshipuna realizes the compassion of Ramanujacharya and he asks him forgiveness and then, yeah. So Goshipurna basically, yeah, he knows that it's going to deliver, but he is afraid of the sinful reactions. That so he does not want to give that mantra. Overcome by greed, they cannot see the crime and destroying his family.
He
Okay.
tells now, Prabhuji, Ramanujacharya says that
Mm.
uh, if so many people are going to back to Godhead, they are disclosing the mantra, then he is ready to go to hell. No?
Yeah, like that he does. Yes.
Yes. Can I
Okay.
read further?
Yeah, I'll recite. You can recite again.
Sure.
Kulakshaye pranashyanti kuladharma sanatana.
कुलक्षये प्रणशयन्ति कुलधर्म सनातनः
Dharme nashte kulam kritsnam adharmo abhibhavati uta.
धर्मे नष्टे कुलं कृष्णम्
Adharmo
अधर्मो भी भवित्य
bhavatyuta.
भवित्यौत.
Okay. So the translation, with the destruction of the dynasty, the eternal family tradition is vanquished. And thus the rest of the family becomes involved in irreligion. Yeah. Yes, purport you can read.
In the system of the Varnashram institution, there are many principles of religious traditions to help members of the family grow properly and attain spiritual values. The elder members are responsible for such purifying processes in the family, beginning from birth to death. But on the death of elder members, such family traditions for purifications may stop, and the remaining younger family members may develop religious habits and thereby lose their chance for spiritual salvation. Therefore, for no purpose should the elder members of the family be slain.
Yeah. So, yeah, spiritual values come through different ways. One is through Sukruti, another is through the family members or devotees, that also may give, but another way is Samskaras. And third, by practice of devotional service in this life, that is through devotion, Shraddha. So, Samskaras are also one of the ways where that can come. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This. Shrikant Pro, is it possible to do the breakout thing?
Yes, Prabhu. Tried it.
Okay. Yeah. So these three, yeah, we will divide all the devotees into three groups. So the first group, yeah, maybe you can name it as Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. So the first group can, yeah, three aspects have to be discussed. Like as per Varnashrama, what principles have to be followed by teenagers and youth? And how the modern life, the teenagers and youth, they are not able to follow, and what are the consequences of it? So what they are not following and what are the consequences of it and how we can help them. So this is first is for teenagers and youth. Okay. The second is for married couples and parents. And the third is for retired people. And you can take this section of 7th canto, 12th chapter, where Prabhupada discusses, where Narad Muni instructs to Prahlad Maharaj, I think. Yeah. So there, Prabhupada also explains some things about what brahmachari should do, what grihastha should do, and what vanapasta should do. You can take that as a reference. You can also, like, you must have heard different things about these things. So from there also you can tell. Okay. So in the groups, first you can discuss maybe around for 15 minutes, and one devotee from each group can present what you have discussed. So these three things. So what they are lacking and what are the consequences of it in the society and in their own lives, and how we can help them or rectify them. Okay, so I'll post this thing also in the chat, and then maybe you can do the groups. Yeah, you can tell the folk principles, not details. You not say that no, now youth are not staying in Gurukul, but what they are getting in Gurukul, they are missing in the current schools. So what that you can highlight. Something like that. Okay, I'll put it in chat. Oh, I have not sent it. This is okay, I kept in the Zoom chat. Yeah. Yes, bro, now you can make those groups.
Uh, does it have to be equal? Like we have like
No
first
problem.
group is Jagannath, second is Baldev, and third
Yeah.
is Subhadra.
Yes, yes.
First group has 3 members. Second group has 6,
Okay.
and the third group has 4.
No problem. Yeah.
Should I start?
Yeah. Start.
And how much time?
You can discuss for 15 minutes.
Okay.
We'll discuss at 7:15 or something.
Okay.
Shrikant Avte Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Our discussion was okay.
I did not hear Prabhu. We
Acha.
can present.
Prabhuji
Yeah.
heard? No.
Yeah, no, you will present what you have discussed, so that way. Like on those three aspects, what you have discussed, everyone can present. Okay.
Yes, sir. We have already presented, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you have discussed. So what you concluded? No, okay. So what are the problems and what are the consequences of it and how to help them? So that is the thing. Yeah. Okay. So you can still take time if you want to summarize. First, we'll take the first group, Jagannath group. Jagannath group, who will present?
Yes, Prabhuji, I will mention the samskaras.
Uh,
So we discussed about the duties of youth and teenagers. So first of all, youth, he or she should be under the guidance of some spiritual master. Then they should be respectful towards their spiritual master and their parents or any other gurus they are having.
Yes.
Then they should have some daily routine of at least some spiritual activities, like getting up early in the morning, then paying obeisances to the Lord, remembering Lord, reading some scriptures, chanting their rounds.
Yeah.
Then whenever they are about to study and after the study, they should try to remember the Lord and thank Lord that because of Lord only they have got the intelligence to study, the ability to read, and by the mercy of God only they will be able to remember this knowledge whenever required. So they should pray in that mood to the Lord. Then they should not put extra endeavors in achieving material things, and one should stay away from opposite sex. They should associate only when it's absolutely required. Otherwise, they should just stay away from the opposite sex.
Good.
Now, Ravi Roshan Prabhu and Suryakant Prabhu will discuss other points.
Okay, fine. That's also okay. Fine.
Hare
Okay,
Krishna.
so yeah.
Hi.
Yes,
Suruji,
yes.
yes, today continue your Suruji, after that we means what are the consequences that as Sarath Prabhu said, like if there is no guru who can instruct and who can guide, then there are many people who are intelligent, still they are misguided. Like scientists makes atomic bombs, nuclear bombs, destroy each other. And like we can put like a doctor is guided. The same knife can be used to protect the life by the doctor, but same knife be used to kill a person by a chip. Similarly, if he is not means we can see the consequences as Sharad Prabhu said that he should be wake up in the morning and should pray. We can see that there are peoples who are not waking up in the morning, so their biological cycles are changing and many bodily diseases coming upon them, and that should be regulated and under the guidance of the spiritual master, and should be away from the opposite sex. Means in the modern age, people's students they are mostly whatever they does to impress opposite sex, and due to which their vital energy is wasted for doing something good, doing something which is relevant for the time being. They waste their vital energy. So these are the consequences which are diverting and disrupting the life of a youth and teenager. Yes. Ravi Guru can say about the how to rectify that. Please.
It's already all points.
Yeah. How to help them? Something? Okay. Yes, of course. Fine. Okay. Nice points. Yeah, nice points you have told, like how the principles and the consequences, yes, they are stressed, they are suffering from health, different health diseases because of irregular lifestyle. And yeah, they have to be guided properly also of what is right, what is wrong, and all. Otherwise, they may become good positions, they may perform, they may get high salary and all, but what to do with the money they don't know. And yeah, otherwise they may become corrupt government officials, like that, different things. Okay. Okay, now the second group who will present.
Okay, I just took the liberty to take the notes. If anyone else wants to present, feel free to.
No, you can present. No problem.
Okay, from I just present everyone's thoughts. Actually,
Yeah,
there was no contribution from my side, but I just noted down everyone's points.
yeah.
So, Roji, we divided this into like what is Grihastha's responsibility towards self, towards the spouse,
Mm,
family, like kids,
mm.
their parents, and then society.
Okay.
So, for self, it was mentioned like because in Grihastha life, everyone's busy in their schedule. What lacks is the like getting up early,
Mm,
or if mother is working, then
mm.
not able to cook for family,
Okay.
and their family not getting prasadam.
Mm,
And then other part is for the kids, uh, like bringing up the child, they focus on giving material knowledge and education more,
mm,
and not focusing on their spiritual knowledge and spiritual progress of the kid.
mm.
Many times parents want their kids to become devotees, but they themselves are not practicing well.
Mhm. Okay, good.
And for kids, sometimes this Garbhadan sanskar, Annaprashan sanskar, etc. sanskars are missing. They do not give importance to that.
Mm,
Um, then I think, yeah, use of television, internet, mobile phones, and all for entertainment uh, leads to addiction in kids.
okay.
And one more point was like for the parents,
Mm,
the respect and taking care of elders in the family is missing,
okay,
is lacking.
yes.
And last was about the spouse, is like purpose of marriage itself is missing today, is
Mm,
misleading that it's for sense enjoyment and not for
yeah.
like keeping Krishna in center and
Mm,
progressing, both of
yes.
them making progress. So instead of that, because of that, we see a lot of divorces happen.
Mm,
These were the points shared by the team for the what's lacking
yeah. You
for
told consequence also in some. Yeah. You want to tell more?
yes, Prabhuji. Consequences is like kids are getting addicted. I mentioned for spouse, there are a lot of ego clashes between couples because not
Mm,
keeping center. For
mm,
self,
mm,
there's no peace of mind, and there's a lot of loneliness and depression that is seen because of no time for family or interactions.
mm,
For society, the mode of passion is going on increasing than goodness, and future generations may go away from Krishna consciousness.
mm.
And to
Good.
rectify,
Mm,
for self, we should do absorb chanting and following four regulative principles strictly.
mm,
For family, it's like having kirtan and programs at home with family, visiting the temple with family,
mm,
uh, and yeah, taking the knowledge from Guru, Sadhu, and Shastra,
mm,
taking guidance from counselors,
mm.
and for society, giving prasadam, distributing prasadam, inviting them home, and then preaching to the innocents.
Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes, last group.
Which group, Prabhuji?
Your group only. Why couldn't be here?
Our group only.
Yeah, yeah.
Mataji, please share your points.
One
Or
devotee can summarize. Like whatever you remember is also okay if you forget also. That will be easy.
I could already could speak whatever I wanted to actually already. Shall I repeat the same thing again?
Fine, no problem. Means you can also tell their points, whatever you remember.
The teenagers and youth in today's date, they are misbehaving. Their language is not good.
Okay.
Their character is not good.
Mhm.
They don't have moral values.
Mhm.
They simply wants to enjoy
Mhm.
in the name of sense gratification.
Okay.
So such youth is to be guided, is to be given
Mhm.
knowledge of Krishna consciousness.
Okay.
First, we should make them realize. We should uh, we should speak in a manner. We should not hurt them. We should not hurt their sentiments.
Mhm.
We have to speak in a very, as per Bhagavad Gita, we have to speak the truth, but we have to speak in such a way that it should not hurt them, so that they will
Yes.
accept the things.
Yes, yes, yes.
And they are to be told what they are doing, what are the consequences they are going to face in their life.
Yes, yes,
They are
yes.
to be told about four regulative principles. They are to be
Yeah.
told about eating non-veg, drinking, and illicit relationship, what damages it can cause, what punishments one gets.
Mm.
And this is about the teenagers and youth. And second one is now Grastha devotees and parents. No?
Yeah.
So Grastha devotee and parents should, whatever they learn from Krishna consciousness, from their Siksha Gurus, Diksha Gurus,
Yeah.
and so many sannyasis, Vaishnavas, they should try to bring those things in their acharan, because unless their acharan is good, nobody is going to accept them.
Yeah.
So many times it happens like we talk big things and everything, but at home, especially in front of the children, we argue, we fight,
Yeah.
or we go into negative zone. And retired people are to be taken care regarding their health, regarding their emotions. We should be affectionate with them. And at the same time, we should make them realize the importance of Krishna consciousness in their life.
Okay.
Current education system, this is related to first point.
Yeah.
In the last Ishopanishad, it was told, modern education is like without the knowledge of the soul, it is like a cobra on the hood. It is like a diamond on the hood of the cobra.
Yeah.
That should not be there. Means they are advancing in the name of knowledge, but they don't have any knowledge of the soul, and they don't do anything connected with the soul. So they are to be made aware of all those.
Okay.
Okay, that's it, Prabhuji, or shall I start more?
Yeah, anyone wants to add something on about retired people? You have spoken what should be done to them, but what they should do or what they are not doing, something that anyone
Hare
wants
Krishna,
to.
sir.
Yes,
Hare Krishna,
Mataji.
sir.
Yeah, you can talk.
For retired people, they have to absorb or come into Vanaprastha ashram. They go to temple and do whatever life is left. They have to do service in Krishna service. But nowadays, retired people are want to enjoy their senses. Whatever they don't able to do in their whole life, they want to do after the retirement. That is the consequence of today's life. So for them, we have to arrange some nice association and classes and love and care, so they can understand what is the Krishna consciousness. And if we take care of them and give them love and care, they also accept this Krishna consciousness is good, because in material world, young people are not taking care of the old people. So if as a devotee we can take care of them, then they can understand the devotees are good, and we have to do what in faith of Krishna, and they will be inspired in the service of Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so thank you everyone for nice points.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Yeah, maybe we'll have, but Next chapters are very big, purports are big, chapters are also big. We'll see when we can have again discussion like this. Okay, thank you very much for your patience
Thank you.
and participation. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad
Jai.
Gita ki jai.
Yeah.
Jai.
Jai.
How many chapters we have completed, Prabhuji? How many
Huh?
chapters we have completed? How many chapters we have completed?
No, only first chapter we have almost finished. Few, maybe
Okay.
10 shlokas are there. Then we'll
Okay.
next